Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. As you can tell today, I have very Valentine's Day makeup on. I've been seeing people do the glitter brows like it's trending, so I wanted to try it. I have these heart-shaped pimple patches on, and what I do is I put blush over them and then peel them off. So that's what it looks like. I'm dressed in Valentine's Day stuff because I'm doing a perfume video, perfumes that remind me of Valentine's Day. So that's what I'm going to do. But first, let me show you how it looks when I peel this off. Isn't that so cute? It works so well. Like you can see it better from this angle. It works so well. I just put like really hot pink blush, and I used eyeshadow as blush too to kind of go over it. And yeah, you can see it like when I'm looking straight on really well, but you know, it was just fun to do. I'm not leaving the house. So anyways, so I picked 20 perfumes, and most of these either have rose in them. Oh, when I think of Valentine's Day, I think roses, strawberries, that's about it. So most of these are rose perfumes, very floral, but then some of them are very sweet and fruity. So that's kind of what I went with. I think I do have one chocolate one as well, and then one like candy-like one. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with one that has rose in it. This is from Oscar de la Renta. This is Rosa Moore, sorry. Rosa Moore. So I got this at Burlington probably like a year ago now. Obviously rose is pretty much in the name, and rose is the main note in this. This is one of those perfumes that rose is like supposed to stand out to you the most, and it does. It's a very floral perfume to the point that it has like not only rose but like other floral notes. And it's also very like fresh smelling as well. So it's kind of like a fresh rose. It's not like too realistic where it has green notes. It's more like a fresh floral. I can smell some white florals in here too. But mostly the rose is sticking out. If you want a pure floral rose scented perfume, that's what this one was going for, and it's very much like giving rose perfume. It's very pretty, like feminine scent. So that's Rosa Moore by Oscar de la Renta. Okay, next let's do this one. This is from Mix Bar. You can get it at Target. I got this one I think at TJ Maxx for $10. At Target I think they're like 15. Every now and then you can catch some at TJ Maxx, but they always have them at Target. This is the same company that had that viral fragrance called Bourbon Vanilla, or Vanilla Bourbon. But this is from the same company, Mix Bar, so it's super affordable. And this one is a much more realistic rose. Like there's greenness to this. Like if you get a bouquet of flowers and say you cut the bottom of the stems and put them in water, it smells like a watery green stem with rose petals. That's really what it smells like. So this is a more fresh, perfumey rose, and this is a more realistic rose. I have a few of these realistic roses in here as well that have green notes. Green notes aren't my favorite, but they do work when they're with a floral because then it smells like a very realistic floral. Next, let's do this one because this is a pretty interesting one. This is Elizabeth and James Nirvana Rose. So you can't really tell, but it's kind of this like bright red packaging. I don't know if you could tell. It's a very bright red packaging. This was one of the first perfumes I ever got. This is the strongest rose scent perfume probably in my collection. So this one is supposed to smell like a realistic rose as well, but it's supposed to smell like the rose is still growing in the dirt, and you can smell the stem, the soil, and the rose petals. And that's very much what it smells like. I've said before that it kind of has a smokiness to it. I don't think it's smokiness. I think it's vetiver in here that's making it green, and sometimes vetiver can kind of smell smoky to me. But it's not smoky. It's actually a green note that's smelling like that. Extremely strong, like crazy strong. When I got it, I know for sure I used to do like 2 sprays and it would stay on my jacket, whatever, for like literally like 5 days or so. It was crazy. So that's Elizabeth and James Nirvana. I remember I got that one at TJ Maxx like 2 years ago. And I remember I got it on clearance for $10. But yeah. Okay, next. Let's do this one. This is Flower by Kenzo. This is an EDT. Let me tell you what all of these are. EDT from Oscar de la Renta. EDP from Mixed Bar Glass Rose, and EDP from Elizabeth and James Nirvana Rose. Let me go ahead and spray this one. This, obviously all the ones I've done so far has notes of roses in it. This one does as well, but it also has a bunch of other floral notes. It's literally called Flower. This one has a powderiness to it that's almost kind of smelling like a baby wipe mixed with florals, but it's not bad. It's really not bad, like in a good way. It would probably be categorized as a fresh floral. And I recently got this one at TJ Maxx like maybe 3 months ago. I think it was also on clearance for like $14 or something. Okay guys, I'm back. I had to look up the 2 perfumes I'm going to talk about next because they're very close and I always get them mixed up and I can never remember the notes. Anyways, that was Flower by Kenzo EDT, and it is definitely a fresh floral. Okay, next one are the 2 I had to look up. These are both from Escada. You can see they're very close in color, and I'm not I can't see colors the best, especially when they're so like close in tone like this. So I really have to look at them to see like which one's the darker one and which one's the lighter one. So this is the darker one. This lighter one is called Escada Fairy Love, and this darker one is called Escada Show Me Love. Let's see if I remember this. Okay, so they're both gourmands. As described on their website. Fairy Love is described as a floral gourmand, and Show Me Love is described as a fruity gourmand. So the Fairy Love that's described as the floral gourmand has floral notes in it with a creamy base, but the florals in it are very bright. And neither of these have rose in them. But what I'm going to say is I put them in this video because they're literally hearts. So of course they remind me of Valentine's Day. Which one is it? Is it this one is in my project? Yes, this lighter one, Fairy Love, is in my Valentine's Day project right now. I've worn it a few times. So this is a floral gourmand. These are EDTs. 3.3 fluid ounce, so it is a big bottle. I got both of these at Burlington a while ago. I don't remember how much they were. Definitely under 20. They were probably like 15. Yes, this one's almost like a fresh floral that's very creamy and vanilla and sweet. Beautiful scent. It's so that is Fairy Love by Escada. Super cute bottles, but they have a hard time standing up because the base is so small. So Show Me Love by Escada I like a little bit more. This is the Fruity Gourmand. And this one is described as smelling like a blueberry macaron. So there's blueberry notes in it. That's giving it this bright, tangy fruitiness, while also having that like creamy vanilla-ness that this one has. But this one's intensified by like also a blueberry note. So it kind of smells like, it kind of does smell like a blueberry cookie. Like really heavy on the blueberry more so than like the cookie part. But that is Show Me Love by Escada. Okay. Also took a break to put on these earrings for the Valentine's Day video because I meant to and I forgot to. Anyways, we're all hot pink today besides the green heart necklace, but that's okay. Okay, next one. Let's do this one. This is Jason Wu. It doesn't have a name. This is just like his perfume. It also doesn't say EDT and the fluid ounces. But anyways, I think it's probably the 1.7 fluid ounce. If not, it's a 1 fluid ounce. I know this has rose in it. I looked it up. But the main thing standing out to me, which makes it a little bit unique, it's a very like, it's a spicy floral is what I would call it. And by spicy, I mean it has pink pepper in it and it smells peppery. Definitely smells peppery. It smells like a rose with pepper on it. That's what it smells like, truly. But the pepper is more prominent because if you smelled pepper, you know it's a pretty strong scent. And that's what it smells like. It smells like a peppery floral scent. And I got this one at TJ Maxx. I got it for $12. I know I got this one on clearance. It was probably $10 or $12. And they had this one like, I don't know, 8 months ago for a while. And I just picked it up because it was on clearance. When I first opened it, I remember thinking it was just a very like perfumey scent, like a perfumey basic floral scent. But now that pepper's kicking in so hard that it's more so a pepper scent with like floral in it. But it is unique to my collection and I do like pink pepper. But that one's a bit strong for pepperiness. Okay. Next one. Let's do this one. This is Signoria by Salvatore Ferragamo. I hope I'm saying Signoria right. That's how it's spelled. This is a EDT 1.7 fluid ounce. I know for a fact I got this at Marshall's and I'm pretty sure I got it like on mega clearance for like $6. And this one's a very surprising scent in the way that like, I don't know, it's kind of just a basic girly fresh floral, definitely fresh floral scent. But I remember thinking when I wore this, I remember thinking how good like the like longevity was, and it was pretty strong. Like it is an EDT, so it doesn't have as much like perfume concentrate as like EDPs do. But yeah, it's almost kind of just a basic fresh floral, but it just performs a little better in my opinion. But yeah, this one's good. Now that I'm smelling it, it almost smells like it's barely on the paper anymore. So I don't remember what I think about it, but I remember thinking it was a really beautiful scent when I bought it. I think it's a very clean girl aesthetic floral scent for sure. Okay. Next, let's do a little fruity one. So let's do this one. This is from Ocean Pacific. This is Berry Blush. Now this actually does have a note of rose in it, but more importantly, it has red berries in it, which could mean, you know, raspberries, strawberries. I will say raspberries are used more often in perfume than strawberries, but I love a strawberry note in a perfume. I also love raspberry. It is a very, these little Ocean Pacific ones, I got it in a set of 3 because this is literally like 0.5 fluid ounces, like it's really small. I got this in a set of 3 at Burlington, the whole set of 3 for like $6.99. But the lasting power on these is horrible. I'm sure it's an EDT. They last like 5 minutes. But it's a very, this is supposed, it has like a note of marshmallow in it as well. And you can smell that. It's a very creamy, powdery, but really, really bright and juicy berry scent. Like, this is really good. I wish it lasted longer, like I really do. It is kind of like a juvenile scent, but it does have rose in it too. So it's like super fruity, candy-like. It's like a candy-like fruit scent with a vanilla-y marshmallow plus some like roses in it. It's quite complex for such like a little cheap fragrance, but it's so good. I would like douse myself in this. And honestly, all 3 of them from that set were really, really good. But that's Ocean Pacific by Berry Blush by Ocean Pacific. Okay. Next, let's do this one. This is from Philosophy. This is Pure Grace Nude Rose. Obviously, it has a rose note. This is, sorry, that was my stomach growling if you heard that. This is the most beautiful watery rose scent. Extremely realistic, clean rose scent. This is my favorite perfume from Philosophy. Like, truly, it smells so girly and so beautiful, but like super feminine and like grown, not like juvenile at all. It's not sweet at all. It's a very fresh, like clean floral scent. And it has like that DNA of like Amazing Grace, but like with a really nice rose scent. And I will admit, rose isn't my favorite fragrance note, but I do appreciate floral scents, and this is a really good clean one. This is also another like clean girl aesthetic floral scent. The whole brand of Philosophy is definitely like clean girl scents, but this one's so good. The best way I can describe this is like elegant and like very feminine. And it just smells so, so, so pretty, like a really pretty person. That's how it smells. Okay, let's do this one because it's kind of sticking up in the video. So this is Rebel Fleur Love Always by Rihanna. This is the huge 3.4 ounce bottle. I got this one like a year and a half ago at Burlington. I didn't know the bottle looked like this. I'm not a huge fan of the bottle, and I know her Rebel Fleur scent is very popular. It looks just like this, but this part right here is gold instead of like being all black. But the reason I'm putting this in here, I forgot to look up the fragrance notes, but the reason I'm putting this in here, because to me, it smells like that tangy Valentine's Day candy hearts. That's what it smells like, kind of chalky, very tangy, almost sour conversation hearts. Maybe there's a little floral in it, but it's mostly like a tangy, fruity scent, and it's really, really cool. It smells like candy, in my opinion, and I don't know, just like tangy sweet tarts. That's really what it smells like to me. But this is an EDP 3.4 fluid ounce. This also has really good lasting power, actually. Oh, I just sprayed it on my hand. And when you actually, maybe I need to let it dry down some more, but like, I just sprayed it out and I can smell like a vetiver or patchouli note that I don't smell like usually when I spray it on my skin. So maybe it's just because it's on paper. That's making it a little less fruity, because now it's kind of smelling patchouli. Anyways, we'll just say it smells like those conversation hearts, because it really does. Maybe it just needs to dry down more. But yeah, it's still pretty good. So that is Rebel Fleur Love Always by Rihanna. So this is a flanker of Rebel Fleur. Okay. It's a huge bottle. You can see it next to the others. Okay, let's do this one. This is Ellis Brooklyn's Rose. This is an EDP 1.7 fluid ounce. I got it at TJ Maxx for $35. And I got this because I've always wanted an Ellis Brooklyn scent. And I do have like the little travel sized ones, but I've never had a full one before because I think they're so pretty. They're like this size, 1.7 fluid ounce, I know for a fact is $100. Well, maybe not, like, I know the exact price, but I know it's on Ulta and Sephora for like $90 to $130. I can't remember exactly. But this reminds me a lot of the Philosophy Pure Nude Rose. But this is even more so of like maybe a pink rose, but you can still smell the water, the stems. It's very realistic. It smells like someone just gave you a bouquet of red roses and like you put them to your face and smelled them. That's what it smells like. Truly. And I know when I bought this, I literally got this like a week ago. So I put it on my hand. So I haven't even like talked about this in my hauls yet, but I will. That's why I still have the box. I put this on my hand and like I smelt it on my hand. It was just like one spray on my hand. I smelt it like, I don't know, 5 hours later on my hand. It was crazy. Oh, the most beautiful like clean girl rose scent. And I love these bottles because they're like magnetic. Really, really, really nice. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I wanted to look up this one again. This is the next one, Yara by Lattafa. This is the only perfume I've ever bought off of Amazon, I think. And I just remember it being so hyped up on TikTok because people said it smelled like berries and cream. So I wanted to try it. Now, other people are saying it smells like a strawberry milkshake. I don't get like the lactonicness of the milkshake, but I definitely get berries and cream. And when you look it up, it says it's an amber vanilla fragrance, but there's also berries in it. I don't get any amber really. Maybe it's just making it a bit more smooth and creamy. But I definitely get that like chantilly cream, whipped cream note in here. And it, to me, it really, really does smell like strawberries, like candied berries in cream. Like it's not tangy berry at all. It's just completely sweet. I'm not sure if there's any florals in here, but there is a hint of like perfuminess to it. But most of all, it honestly just smells like berries and cream. I agree with that. This is a 3.4 EDP. I'm not a huge fan of the packaging. It like feels and looks kind of cheap, and like it feels cheap, like it doesn't like to go on, but it smells incredible, and it actually does last a really long time, which you don't usually find in like berry creamy scents like that. That's Yara by Lattafa. Next one, let's do this one of my favorite bottles ever. This is Paris Hilton Rosé Rush. Obviously it has rose in it. That's the main note in it. And this one, I'm thinking about doing a body mist that remind me of Valentine's Day right after this video, since I'm already in like the Valentine's Day attire. This smells like a sweet, clean rose. Yeah, I smell like a sweetness to it. I really smell like cleanness. And obviously the rose is what stands out the most. It's very, very beautiful. I got handprints on it. It's very, very beautiful. Just like the bottle, the scent smells like this. Like it smells like a pretty floral feminine rose scent, and it is really, really, really nice. So clean, sweet rose scent. That is Paris Hilton Rosé Rush. It is an EDP for 1 fluid ounce. I got this at Ross for like $10 or less, maybe like 12. Okay. Next, let's do this one. This is Blush by Kenneth Cole. I just looked it up, like, I don't know, right before I started this video, but I looked up all of these, so I can't remember the exact notes. I know for a fact this has raspberry in it. And I can't remember if it has rose in it, but it is a fruity floral scent. That's how it's described. It has raspberries in it and florals. I'm not sure if rose is in it specifically. But what you do get is this sweet fruity note from the raspberry and then a bunch of floral. So it is a sweet floral scent for sure. This is a 1 fluid ounce EDP. So let's see. Yeah, it's a lot. Oop, I just dropped the cap. It's a lot of floral in it, and then like this sweetness from the raspberry. That's exactly what it smells like. Now, if you think you're getting a raspberry scent, not totally. It's mostly floral. I will say that, but that's Blush by Kenneth Cole. I did my best to not do all rose floral scents, but obviously they're mostly going to be that because that's what I think of when I think of Valentine's Day. Okay, next let's do this one. This is DKNY Be Delicious Chelsea Girl. So this is what it looks like. This is from their City collection. So I have this one and a blue one. This one's Chelsea. And this one has a very, I don't want to say sharp rose, but it's a perfume. You smell it and you know it's rose. Like, you don't say, oh, that's a very floral perfume. You're like, oh, that perfume smells like roses. That's definitely what this is. Yeah, it's a very, I don't want to say in your face rose because it is really, really good. It's like a fresh rose. There's no sweetness to it. It's very fresh. It definitely smells like roses and other florals, but mostly rose. Maybe a bit of like watery, aquatic. No, not aquatic. A bit of watery rose to it, but most of all, this is pretty much a straight up rose scent. So that is DKNY Be Delicious Chelsea Girl from the City collection. So it's in this pink packaging. I got this for $25 at TJ Maxx. This is a 1.7 EDT. Okay. Next, let's do this one. This is Burberry Her Elixir. Once again, I haven't shared this on my channel yet. That's why it's still in the box. I literally got this maybe a month ago. I don't remember. I got this at an Ulta sale. So I'm pretty sure this 1 fluid ounce EDP by itself is usually like $100 or $110. I think I got it for 20% off. So around like 80 something. And then I just used a gift card. So I didn't really like pay for this, but I used it like a Christmas gift card on it. But this one was extremely popular on TikTok and stuff when it came out, even more so than just Burberry Her, because this is Burberry Her Elixir, meaning it has even more of a higher concentrate. And I mean, more of a higher concentrate of the strawberry note, which is why I put it in this project, because it has a creamy strawberry note in it. Now, this is another one that people said smelled like a strawberry milkshake. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's that creamy, but it has a soft, powdery strawberry note to it, and it is very like creamy, but I wouldn't say lactonic. It is very, very, very pretty and fruity and soft though, and like creamy. It is really, really good. Burberry Her Elixir. I haven't worn it like out yet, but it smells so, so good. That one's really good. I do prefer it over the original Burberry Her. So that's the Elixir. 1 fluid ounce EDP. Oh, this is EDP Intense. So yeah, it has a higher concentrate than just an EDP. It is much stronger. Okay, next. Let's do this one. This is Miss Dior EDP 3.4 fluid ounce. I keep this one in the box because I consider it my most like fancy perfume, and I don't know, I wanted to keep the box. Anyways, that's what it looks like. Now I have had this one not quite a year yet, but almost. And I just consider it like so fancy that I hardly ever use it. I think I've used it like a total of like 3 times. But this one is like, if you look online anywhere, they say this is like the definition of feminine, beautiful girl fragrance. It has rose in it, but it has like a million floral notes in it because it's just a floral perfume. Very pretty, very girly, not sweet, not anything other than floral. Like, to me, straight florals. There's rose in it, there's other stuff in it, like beautiful, beautiful grown floral scent. That's all I have to say about Miss Dior EDP. Okay. Oh, my thing's getting kind of full. I'm just gonna push it right there. Okay, I saved these two for last because they're kind of like the most Valentine's-y to me, even more so than the hearts. Let's do this one first. This is from Demeter Fragrance Library, and it's called Chocolate Covered Cherries. Because, I mean, that's what a lot of people get for Valentine's Day, is roses and chocolate covered cherries. That's why I put it in here. So to me, I got this one off of Fragrance X. I don't remember, like $15, and it's a 4.0 fluid ounce, so like huge, bigger than like the full-sized bottles of stuff. So this one to me smells like dark chocolate and like tangy cherries. Like, there are those candies that come out around Christmas time. I have no idea what they're called, but they're covered in dark chocolate and have like the maraschino cherry in the middle. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like that candied cherry. But the cherry's still kind of like tangy, or like the syrup it's in is kind of tangy. And then it's covered in dark chocolate. This to me smells like dark chocolate with those tangy cherries in it. Have I been saying strawberries? I meant cherries. But anyways, yeah, that's exactly what it smells like. Dark chocolate and like the tangy candied cherries. That's all I can say about it. It's pretty good because of that tangy like sourness almost. I don't want to wear it like all the time, but there we go. That's Demeter Fragrance Library Chocolate Covered Cherries. And it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure these are EDPs. Okay, last one I'm putting in here. This is the 20th one. This is a long video, but this one to me is the most Valentine's Day out of them all. This is Kylie Jenner by KKW Fragrance. So this is from Kim Kardashian's old fragrance line, and this was the collab with Kylie. It's called the Pink Lips. So there's like 3 of them: red lips, pink lips, and nude lips, and this is the pink one. Now, this one does have rose in it, but it kind of reminds me of more of like a summer scent, as in it's like more tropical florals or something to it. But the bottle, it's all hot pink, it's lips, it reminds me of Valentine's Day. I just think it's really pretty. There's maybe like some fruitiness to it, but overall it's mostly floral, but it does kind of have like a, I don't know, just summeriness to it, but that's what I think about when I see this perfume by KKW. I used to love her perfumes, and I loved when like they got discontinued and a bunch of them came to TJ Maxx, because that's where I got this one from TJ Maxx for, I think this one was $19.99, and I got it like 6 months ago. But anyways, that's all 20 of the perfumes in my collection that remind me of Valentine's Day. So let me know if you have any that make you think of Valentine's Day. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. Bye.